everybody. Thanks for joining me. I'm Thomas Spencer. This is thomasreport.com. This is a special edition where I'm simply doing a quick introduction, introducing my brand new book, When You Wake. Now, I'm doing this book chapter by chapter. You can get it in your email off of our blog. You can get it from our Facebook page. But I want you to follow along. Now, what's the book about? Well, as the title says, when you wake, it must mean that somebody has been asleep. And some of us have been asleep in our country for so long that you are just now waking up to the fact that we live in an upside down world. Now, the verses in the Bible are simply these. There comes a time, a horrible time, when man proclaims that good is evil and evil is good. When light is darkness and darkness is light. When sweet is bitter and we call bitter sweet. We live in an upside down world. I don't know how long you've been asleep, but as you're starting to wake up and realize that we've got institutions on all sides of us in the United States of America that are not exactly what you thought they might have been. For example, this book is going to help you navigate through the fog when you first wake up, and then it's going to give you a step-by-step outline of what to do once you are awake. Are you ready? Here's our systems. The idea is when a system that we've counted on all of our life and we've trusted, a system that we've even helped to create, believing that this organized system is going to make our life better. Here's the top ones. Number one, our education system. We really thought that the teachers were there and the schools were there to help our children and us to better ourselves so that we could continue in our lifestyle in technology, in art, in construction, in manufacturing. But now something's happened. The institution has turned upside down, and the institution is not necessarily for the student. Definitely not for the parent. The institution now is more concerned about maintaining itself. It's like Mr. Smith on The Matrix. Now the system is in control rather than human beings. Our children are not being educated. They are being programmed. Just one word for you to keep your ear open for today is the word core. Number two, we would think that our health institutions are here to help us and to promote us in having a better life. When in fact, right now, we've got scientists, we've got engineers, we've got very educated people trying to find ways to depopulize the earth. Bill Gates is one of them. All you have to do is go to TED.com on YouTube and you can see Bill Gates with a formula that the equation is we got to kill people to balance our world. So we've got education system, we have the health system. Let's go to the religious system. Once what was a little church building with a steeple on top of it on Little House on the Prairie, where they would all come together as a community and worship God and learn about the gospel and learn about the Bible. Well, today, it's anything but that. These institutions, these religious institutions, are all about themselves, and they have to maintain themselves. And large amounts of money have to do that. It's like a big meat grinder where you keep sticking people in the top of the meat grinder and grinding that meat to keep that machine and that wheel going. So we've got institutions, not to mention the military system, the government system, the media. So now, perhaps you're awake now, or you're starting to wake up now, and you're going to need help in, first of all, just putting your feet on the floor, understanding that you're living in an upside-down world. Now, let me just tell you, it's also the greatest time of our lives, because God has certain things for for the church, His people, to be doing. And this book is going to help you navigate through all of that. Wait a minute. You're still not concerned about waking up? Well, let me give you these last two. Number one, of all the prophecies in the Bible that needed to be fulfilled for Jesus to return for His church, as far as I can see, they've all been fulfilled. The last two were that the last Gentile of the Gentile age would come in, and the other one is simply that the gospel would be preached to all the earth. Well, the gospel's been preached to all the earth, and perhaps there's only 1, 2, maybe 100 Gentiles left that are going to receive Jesus as their Savior, and Jesus returns. Oh, that should be interesting. But here's the last one. The United States of America is not listed in end-time prophecy. What does that mean? That means we're not going to be here. That the United States of America, as we know it, will not be the same. Either it's going to disappear, or it's going to so radically change it is unrecognizable. The book, When You Wake, is for you. It's going to help navigate you through the fog.